reported the forced relocation of over 110,000 Japanese Americans and Japanese immigrants. The footage you are about to see was filmed in secret between 1942 and 1945 by Dave Tatsuno, an internee at the Topaz camp located in the Utah desert. In an interview recorded after the war, Tatsuno describes the footage he captured.
It was taken secretly behind a barbed wire when it was not supposed to. During the war, you're not supposed to have cameras, right? And to turn into the police department.
Tatsuno's documentation of life at Topaz is one of only 2 home movies to be included in the National Film Registry at the Library of Congress. It represents one of the most significant visual records ever captured of the World War II Japanese-American internment experience.
I'm out in the desert one day, and the director of the cooperative, the government man, Walter Hundrick, I was standing next to him, and all of a sudden he has a camera, and he was taking a shot. I said, "Gee, Paul, I give my right arm to have my camera here now." You know what he said? "Dave, where is your camera?" I told him, "It's in Oakland with a friend of mine." One day, he comes to my barrack with the camera, and he said, "Dave, be careful. Don't take it near the fence where the guards are." When you take a movie, they all smile, even behind the barbed wire. Having done it secretly, I couldn't take open shots too much. There's all, very intimate shots. This is not a sale. They're trying to get some very difficult to get merchandise. You had to big bar and steel to get some of those things in those days. You can't realize it now, but a wartime shortage, you see. And here we have the dust storm. This was taken on a warm Sunday afternoon, and everyone had to keep their windows closed, shut tight. And it was very hot, no air conditioning, and the wind blew and the dust blew, and the dust would come inside the cracks and the windows and the doors. Hot, dry, and dusty. And you stay cooped up inside your barrack. And we have some snow in Topaz, but it became very cold. Most of the people who were in Topaz were from the Bay Area, so they were not quite used to the weather. I sent out Christmas cards every Christmas. This is Christmas 1943. There's a war on. Men the world over are destroying each other. Be ye kind one to another seems a hollow teaching. But out in the cold and silent desert, the star still shines tonight. Peace on earth seems a mockery, but goodwill to men exists because of these people who follow Christ unselfishly, giving and sharing. Truly, inside and outside the barracks, a white Christmas. They have now announced that the coast is reopened to the evacuees from January 15th of 1945. So this is a group saying goodbye to some of the people who were fortunate enough to be able to go back to their homes. They had homes to go back to, but many didn't know where to go. And then after they leave, all the people who came to see them off, they feel forlorn and sad because they have to go back to their barrack, and they didn't know when they would be able to get out.
In 1945, Dave Tatsuno and his family left Topaz and returned to San Francisco.
And now we're leaving camp. We're saying farewell to Topaz.
The footage in this video was edited down from the 48-minute silent film, Topaz. Audio from Dave Tatsuno's interview is courtesy of Wendy Hanamura